Shorthand English high speed 200 words per minute. Be ready for trial dictation for 2 minutes. 15 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Begin. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to compliment the Honorable Supreme Court for organizing the function. I am grateful to the Honorable Chief Justice for giving me an opportunity to be here. This function is held to mark the Constitution Day. At the same time, we are opening the new building of the Jharkhand High Court. My dear friends, I am glad to see that the new building is impressive with modern facilities. It is a matter of satisfaction that it is complete in all respects. I am happy to see that it has residences for the judges and also members of the registry. I find the new building to be pleasing as well. As a matter of fact, I am told that the entire campus is energy efficient. On this occasion, I am sure that this will inspire others to undertake such projects to save the environment. Ladies and gentlemen, it has to be borne in mind that the people of this nation see the courts as temples of justice. As a matter of fact, the final request in each petition is called a prayer. In this regard, I wish to say a few words on access to justice. I would like to assure you that we are always trying to progress on this account. It is a matter of necessity that we find new ways and means to take justice to the poorer sections of the society as soon as possible. In this connection, we have to take into account different aspects of the matter. It is true that the cost of litigation is one of the main factors. I hope and trust that the courts do not become out of reach for the poor due to the cost involved. As far as I am concerned, I am certain that the court fee is very low. However, the cost for engaging lawyers is increasing day by day. In this connection, I would like to place on record the steps taken by the government to improve the situation. These include free legal aid for the poor. It is a source of satisfaction that many leading lawyers come forward to offer free service in deserving cases. On this occasion, I request all those involved to find ways and means to expand the reach of justice to all parts of the society. It must be borne in mind that the language of the court is equally important. Shorthand English high speed 200 words per minute. Code number of question paper 1440. Code number of question paper 1440. Candidates should transcribe what they have written into longhand verbatim. 10 marks are reserved for shorthand performance. Handwriting during transcription should be legible and sufficient space should be left between lines. Be ready. 30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds left. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Begin. Mr. Speaker, sir, before replying to the points raised by the members on the floor of the House, first of all, I would like to highlight a few things regarding the budget. The recent election has brought us to this House and we are full of hope for building a bright and stable India. I am glad to say that the voter turnout was the highest in recent times. At the same time, all sections of the society, including first-time voters and women, turned up in large numbers. As you are aware, we are in our second term in the government. As a matter of fact, in the first term of the Honorable Prime Minister, we had set the ball rolling for a new India. It has to be agreed that we had worked on many programs on an unprecedented level. It is a matter of satisfaction that the average amount spent on food security doubled compared to the previous 5 years. I am happy to state that our last mile delivery improved and the citizens in all corners of the country were able to feel the difference. In the light of the above, I would like to point out that the size of our economy increased by nearly 60%. I hope and trust that it is well within our capacity to improve upon it in the next few years. Honorable Speaker, on this occasion, I would like to highlight a few core principles which are dear to us. First of all, we would like to build a strong physical and social infrastructure. At the same time, we would also like to reduce the levels of pollution all over the country. Our Make in India campaign will also include the electronics and defense sectors. In this regard, I am afraid we are much dependent on exports. It is well known that food production has been our strength in the last few years. We would like to increase it with the help of satellites and weather forecast in the next 5 years. In this regard, I would like to state that with the mandate given by the people, we are sure to take India to the height it deserves. I would like to assure the House that the strong leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister will help us achieve our goals earlier. During our first term, we made many big reforms in the matter of taxation and money laundering. At the same time, we were also helping the common people take up small business through microfinance. In the same manner, the schemes for providing electricity and gas connections and the Clean India campaign proved a great success. Coming to the field of industries, it is my duty to record a few things in this House. Our private sector industries have a great role to play in the economy. In other words, their growth is aligned with the country's growth. With mutual trust, we can achieve steady growth in the years to come. In this regard, it is absolutely necessary that the goods made should be available throughout the country. In this connection, I would like to draw the attention of the House to the fact that waterways are a cheap mode of transport. It is a matter of great concern that we have failed to improve waterways in the last 50 years. It has to be borne in mind that our rivers give us ample scope for moving goods throughout the length and breadth of the country. The volume of cargo on our rivers is bound to increase by nearly 4 times in the next few years. In the long run, I am sure that this will go a long way in reducing import of petrol and diesel for trucks. Mr. Speaker, sir, now I would like to say a few words on air travel. As the world's third largest domestic aviation market, the time is ripe for India to enter into aircraft financing. I know that it is only a matter of time before we enter into the field of aircraft manufacture also. It is a matter of great satisfaction that the government is keen to build at least 2 airports in each state in the next 5 years. This would go a long way in making travel between states cheap and safe. In addition to that, the Government of India is also committed to introduce metro rail in all parts of the country to help quick travel within the cities. On the part of the government, we would also like to reduce the effects of pollution by giving huge boost to manufacture of electric vehicles within the country. To give further impetus to these efforts, highly polluting vehicles above 15 years of age would be replaced with electric vehicles in a phased manner. Finally, I would like to bring to the kind attention of the honorable members that several reforms would be taken up to modify old rental laws in consultation with the states. I hope and trust that a model tenancy law would help the people to get affordable housing, especially in the towns and cities. With the large-scale migration of people to cities in search of jobs, these schemes would help the people directly. We will implement it as early as possible. Mr. Speaker, sir, so far I have outlined some of our broad areas of interest. On the one hand, we will be resolute in taking forward these schemes as quickly as possible. On the other hand, we would also accommodate the views of the state government in this regard. Before proceeding with my reply, let me assure the honorable members that all our actions will be based on consultation. It is therefore necessary for the honorable members to extend their support in making India a great economy in the years to come. With these few words, I would like to move to my reply with the permission of the chair.